What's going on, boys? My name is Sid, and here's the thing. You may remember I did the same thing, the very same thing last time around, where I talked about all the cars coming back. That was the police cars, the episode 1 of season 1 and the episode 2 of season 1. All came back last update, and as you would expect, as naturally as the continuation that we would expect from the Motor Pass cars returning, we're also now seeing the exact same thing happen with the next Motor Pass cars along, which is Season 2, the Agency, and the game. So today, subscribe with notifications on, and just check out one of my other videos. It'll be in your recommended. I've done so much content. It's all there somewhere, right? So just check out one of my other videos after this one. Again, like I say, it's in your recommended. Give it a look. But while you subscribe, I'll explain that this one here today, we're talking about the cars coming back. I'll obviously be doing videos on them as they come back, right? The Bentley, and whoa, all of the other stuff. But in the meantime, why don't you boys run through with me on a base level all of these cars one by one and about how they're coming back. You know, the cars from an update that was, if I had to quantify it or, you know, put it against some of the other updates we have, I want to say one of the more bad updates. One of the more worse updates in the game, for sure. Let's go this way. Can we get out this way? We can't, great. What did you boys in chat, of course, what did you boys actually think of the Agency originally? Because obviously these are the cars we're getting back, and what do you think of these cars as I bring them up one by one? Obviously, the very first one is the Bentley Mulliner Bacala, which was the only actually unique Bentley that we got. So the other one's the Continental, I want to say. What is this game? A breakfast? Ah, that was bad. No, chat, my bad jokes can't make their way from the streams to the videos. Oh, no. The Bentley. The Bentley Mulliner Bacala. Unfortunately, probably starting off with the better of all the cars coming back. Now, is that fair? I would say so. I think if I had to check my usage on all of these cars that are coming back, it would be between this and one of the last ones we're going to talk about. Because on April 12th, the Bentley Mulliner Bacala returns to the game. You could say it's coming Bacala. But if you said that, that would be cringe. The next car on the list is the Jag. Now, you would look at this and just think, oh, so it's just a normal Jaguar F-Type. But am I about to blow your mind? You see that number plate right there? You see how it's stretched out like it's a meme? Yeah, when you start driving... Whoa!
Escape the Agency Matrix.
Indeed. Now, one big thing about the Agency, while I talk about this Jag, one really unfortunate thing about the Agency is something they stopped doing. It's something, thankfully, they stopped doing. If you look around the Agency events, you got stuff like the blue screen there. You got the lights, the microphones. The cars aren't actually cars there, like the green screen cars. That was one of the worst decisions they made with this update. Compare this to Into the Storm, where you're actually in the storm. You're doing what is being shown. In this one, they're all green screens and cameras and whatever. One of the worst ways, and it was the same with the chase. Thankfully, they gave up with that in the end, because it was really, really annoying. And now, we don't have to do it anymore. Out of all the cars, the F-Type coming back is fine. Again, it's not as usable as the Bentley, I want to say. The rims might be unique, but the only other unique thing about it is just the number plate, really. It's the Professional Edition, which, yeah, it kind of sucks. It's whatever. The only thing I remember about this car is it was really good for drifting, because one of the best ways to do these events is to drift, and this was really good for doing that. That's basically the only thing this car was ever relevant for. But yeah, sure, you know what? Coming out on the 19th of April, a week after the Bentley, if you want a Jaguar F-Type, but get this, it has a funny mustache? You know, maybe this is the car for you. Maybe it's the car for you. And the last of the cars that is more irrelevant out of this update, this thing, the E-Type, but get this, it doesn't have a roof. That's the only thing unique about this one. Is literally all it is that it's just the Jaguar E-Type, but convertible. Because this was the first ever update in the game's history where they actually had convertibles. They had the BMW Z4. And to be fair, I think a car like this, I believe you can even put the hood back on, which makes it really dumb. And also, it's not even a convertible, it's converted. Because you can't actually switch. You either get the coupe or you get the converted, which kind of sucks, but sure. If you were sat there like, oh no, I love the E-Type, but I hate the one with a roof on it, you're gonna be pretty happy that this one's coming back, I guess. And you know what? While I revisit these agency events, I suppose I'll run you through some of the coolest things out of all of the agency events. No, the better agency event is most definitely... Did I say hood? I meant roof. Damn. Oh, here it is. Right, so my favorite agency event is the one we're gonna do next. This is a close second because of this bit right here. Look at us. Oh, we got damn Spider-Man? Okay, never mind. We're more so Georgia the Jungle, clearly. But this one has this cool buckle. Whoa, look at us. We're on the roofs. Whoa, it's crazy. Whoa, this is epic. Whoa. Yay. Yeah, so the Jaguar E-Type. It's pretty cool, but the actual car that... Well, it's not even a car. Basically, the final one to release on the same date as the Jaguar E-Type on the 26th of April. We don't just get this thing, but we also get the KTM Nighthawk. This bike was the first biggest point of controversy in the Motor Pass, because one of the biggest things that you know, this is genuinely one of the best ones to be coming back, is because this bike right here is one of, I think eventually it ended up not being currently, but at least at the time, and mostly, the best bike in motocross in this event, which honestly, my favorite agency event. You know, you got, like, because of this stuff. Going first person and driving on these, actually pretty cool. Doing backflips, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I enjoy this one. And yeah, the KTM Nighthawk. So, this was, you know, carrying a well, it ended up being a trend of Motor Pass KTMs being overpowered. Started with this thing, because this thing overpowered the motocross spec better than all the other ones, but it was locked behind a paywall. And thankfully, in the end, now, you know, only took them 2 years, but we're getting this bike back, actually finally leveling the playing field for the entire spec. And it rounds up all of the cars we're getting this update, the cars we're getting returned throughout this update, up till April 26th. Something like that. And yeah, they don't start till a while. You know, the update comes out Wednesday, but all of these cars, they don't come out till what? April is when they start coming out. So it's definitely to help the late end of the updates, which are always very dry. So at least we've got something. And you know what? Episode 2 is gonna be a lot worse. So I would say look forward to it. There's nothing to look forward to. The cars returning episode 2 of this update are just frankly pretty bad. But that is for a different video. For now, thank you to popular members, a special thank you to famous members, and an insane thank you to star member Danimal the Manimal. Become a member, you get early access to content on whatnot. That's gonna be about it for that video. We're still gonna be streaming in a bit to the video viewers.